Welcome to Norfolk Perspective City Slice. I'm Bob Batcher, and I'm with Mari Hodges, who is the Public Relations Specialist for 7 Venues. You have no idea what that means, but I do, and we're going to find out. Hi there.
Hi, Bob.
Okay, you have the coolest job. You got to. You get to hang around all these big stars, these big plays that come in and tell their story, right?
Right. Well, I help get people come and see them. And
Okay, so why do we do this?
why do we do it?
Yeah.
Well, we like to provide a variety of activities to people who live in Norfolk, or Hampton Roads citizens and stuff, and all the impact it has on downtown when people come downtown. So if you and your wife and your friends or your family come downtown, that doesn't only help us, it helps parking, it helps restaurants, it helps retail, it keeps the city vital, and then it's appealing to the artists, and then they want to come back, and then other artists hear that, and then they want to come, and it makes Norfolk a viable option for touring artists.
Okay, because I mean, Wicked was just, I guess I should say Wicked. It was awesome. I mean, the house was full.
Right.
For what? How many weeks?
3.5 weeks, almost a full month, March 7th through the 25th.
So what did the city do? How did that work getting them here?
Well, the way it works is we have a Broadway provider, which is Jam Theatricals, and they go out and they talk to the shows directly, and the shows pretty much have a big map of how they're going to route themselves across the country.
Okay.
So we pitch Norfolk out, we put ourselves into the mix, and we, explain how we're viable, these are the kind of numbers, the kind of audiences that you can expect if you come to this area. These are the kind of sponsors and partnerships we can provide you. And then the client will decide if it's a desirable option. And for Wicked, they've had so much success here, they decided to come back again.
I was going to say, because it was a second time, and yet
Yeah.
it was just as successful.
And they
right?
do phenomenally well, very well. And, the Restaurant Coalition downtown is great. They partner up with us a lot to make it a whole night out for people. And, retail, Taubman Malls, MacArthur Mall was a splendid partner. They went above and beyond. They did the huge Wicked displays. All the retail shops jumped on board. So when a client as large as Wicked sees not only the venue helping them out, but the entire city getting on board, it sets yourself apart, and it leaves a great impression, and then of course they want to come back.
Okay, now you know what question I'm going to ask you next.
How many venues?
Yeah, it's 7 venues. So let's start naming them.
Yes.
Come on.
Well, I'll start with Harbor Park, because they're in full swing with the Norfolk Tides. They're the tenant there.
And they're doing pretty good
They're
this year.
doing well.
Now, you're not responsible for as well as they play.
No, I'm definitely not in their training program.
Okay, but they're doing well.
They're doing well. As are the Admirals, which are
Let's talk
a
about the
tenant.
Admirals.
Yes. I mean, we were laughing at work back in the beginning of January and February. They were doing well, but nobody could have predicted how far they've come. It's unprecedented. I think it's unprecedented, NHL and AHL, the number of games they've won in a row.
Now let's talk about that, though, because they're going into the postseason.
Right.
You got a schedule. I know these were awkward things to talk about,
That's
but you have a
okay.
schedule because the Arts Festival's gone bananas.
Right.
Just came off of Tattoo, most successful ever, awesome.
Right.
But there's no ice involved with Tattoo, but there's ice involved with the. So how do you make all that work?
So we have a phenomenal engineering and operations team, and so the way it works is we have our regular tenants. Of course, Virginia Arts Festival is an annual tenant. They bring a lot into the building, so we respect that. And the Admirals do too. They know that when it comes to playoffs, they have to work around staple clients such as the Arts Festival. But what happens is the engineering and operations board can cover the ice if it's a quick switch. Say, there's a game on a Wednesday and Friday, and there's a show on that Saturday. If they don't have time to melt the ice or remake the ice, they can put an insulator on it, put a floor on it, and actually have the show on top of the ice, and then strip it all away when the show loads out. So many of your viewers have probably gone to see a show at Scope during the Admiral season, not knowing there's actually ice beneath them. It's a lot more cost effective, obviously, to do that, and time-wise, you have to be able to do that. You couldn't make ice that fast.
So that's at Scope, venue
Correct.
number 2.
Chrysler Hall. Oh, sorry.
They're at Chrysler Hall,
Chrysler Hall.
because then, they don't play hockey at Chrysler Hall.
No.
However, I was at Chrysler Hall the last time the Admirals were at Scope because I was there because my wife wanted me to be there for the ballet,
It has.
which was part of the arts festival.
Correct. Mhm.
So it all kind of works together.
Yes, it does. It does. And, it's a good problem to have when we have that many people coming downtown. We work with parking and, thanks to technology, we can e-blast out and let people know, all their options if they're coming downtown on a busy show night. So it's fun we've had times too where we have something going on in every single one of the 7 venues, which is...
Okay, because we're 3 through, so we have 4 more.
Okay, so then you move over to the Opera House. Which is home obviously to the Virginia Opera, and we do a lot of dance schools there too, and then comedians. We just had Jeannie Robertson there. She's she does lectures and a humorist. And then you go down to Church Street to the Addicts Theater, which is a
really
historic,
cool facility.
Beautiful, yeah. It was home to Duke Ellington. Nat King Cole played on that stage, so it has a lot of history. We have our Discovering Music series in there, and then the Wells Theater, which is home to the Stage Company, which we love. We love that theater as well. Is that everybody?
See, I distracted you this time. I
Yes.
thought, we didn't do the whole
Harvard
list.
Park.
Okay, now you've got some great shows
Yes.
coming up.
Yes.
Besides the Arts Festival finishing up. Now, but we got to start. Yes, and these are great, awesome shows. Is it wrestling or wrestling?
Wrestling.
I mean,
Wrestling
from Giselle, from Giselle
point
to
shoes to men in leotards.
the Barbarian. Okay, you always have a great backstory.
Yes, so Southside Pro Wrestling has been a great tenant. They're like, no pun intended, but like a tiny giant. They're growing, they come in, they're growing an audience. It's composed of local wrestlers who put on a show, and they're coming May 26th, and they have one of their featured wrestlers is the Barbarian. So it's, for kids from 6 all the way up to 76. It's just fun for the family if you're into wrestling.
Is it real? Or is it
Wrestling's
showbiz?
always real. Wrestling's real, Bob.
Okay. Blue Man. Now this group.
Yes.
Wow.
Blue Man Group. So yes, June 1st through the 3rd. It's the last show of our Broadway season this season before we kick off in the fall again. And these guys are really recognizable. They're painted from head to toe, blue paint, and they put on a show.
So it's paint?
It's paint. Yeah, it's like a kind of paint, kind of like what they use for Alphabet and Wicked, so it doesn't get all over everything. But it's comedy, music, technology. It's like a multimedia show. No dialogue at all. So it's these guys, and it's very hard to describe. So if you are interested, I would suggest you Google it or go into our website and check it out. But it's perfect for the whole family because, like I said, no dialogue. It's very fast. It's very euphoric. It's
They got okay. What do they have in their rider? They got to have something really goofy in their rider. It could be
paint remover,
mineral spirits.
acetone.
Yeah. Okay. Yanni.
Yanni, yes. Yanni is,
I'm still getting over the fact that he was with Linda Evans for a long time. We were in pre-tape trying to decide was he married or not to her. I can't remember. Call
I'm
in
not sure.
664-6510. Let us know if they were married.
Yeah, update us on Yanni's love life. Yanni's great. He's considered music's true world citizen. He's performed in over 20 countries to 2 million people. And so he's going out on tour. He has a new album out, The Truth of Touch, and he's going to perform it. And he was actually just in China, and this is a great story. The Chinese invited him to adopt a panda, and that's usually an honor reserved for countries, not actual personalities. So Yanni was granted that, and he named her Santorini after his Greek island. And actually, Santorini is one of his most famous compositions too. So Yanni is great. I mean, it's one of those people, I think people have preconceived notions of who Yanni is, but he's really kept his music fresh. We were talking in the office. I mean, we were listening to some of his music. It's great. He knows how to reinvent himself, and he's a brilliant composer.
See, he's one of those that I just kind of like to contemplate on. Unfortunately, my wife thinks I'm sleeping. Anyway, which you will not do on your next person. That's Jim
Gaffigan.
I've tried to go to sleep with him on late night TV, and he keeps waking me up.
You can't. Jim
He's
Gaffigan's
awesome.
hilarious. Jim Gaffigan is one of those up-and-coming comedians. Well, he's arrived, but he came to fame through late night TV, mainly Letterman and Conan O'Brien. Tall, very pale, a lot like Conan O'Brien, and they actually wrote a very well-known comedy sketch called Pale Force, where they fought crime with their incredibly pale skin. I mean, so he's hilarious. He uses a lot of his upbringing, Catholic upbringing. He talks a lot about American eating habits and laziness into his bits. He can do like a lot of voices, and he has a lot of characters. So he's a good time, and he's also very well versed, an actor. You've seen him on Law and Order, My Boys, a lot of TV, that 70s show, and then he does a lot behind the scenes writing. So very talented.
And okay, all of these are going to be at Chrysler? No, the wrestling is not at Chrysler.
The wrestling, yeah. The wrestling is right across, next door at Scope Arena. But everything else we're talking about today is at Chrysler Hall.
And then we're going to finish up with Gabriel.
Yes, Gabriel Iglesias. A lot of your viewers don't know who he is. He's fluffy. He likes to call himself fluffy, larger guy.
Full stature.
Full stature. And he will sell out, I guarantee it. He's been here before. He sells out like that. He's incredibly funny. He does also a lot of characters. He's a comedian who uses storytelling to tell his jokes and personal anecdotes, and a lot of fun. And he's from Mexican-American heritage, so he incorporates that into a lot of his shows.
You love this stuff, don't you?
Yeah, comedy is great because it's easy, and if they're a well-known artist, they come in and they sell out, and they're no fuss, and simple sets because they are their product. So.
Well, let me ask you. You love this stuff. When I went back, going back to me being at the ballet, I actually had the pleasure, and it was a pleasure, of sitting behind Mal Vincent.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, and he is. He's kind of my Val. But how do you feel when he kind of has one of those that you didn't quite like it?
Well, that's Mal's job. I mean, the paper doesn't pay him, and people don't necessarily want to read glowing reviews all the time. Whether you agree with a critic or not, that's their job. They're trained to do that. Mal is going to see a piece of work a lot. He's going to be looking at different things than you are. Maybe a lot of people go to the theater to escape. Mal's looking at it as an entity: costume, score, the plot. Does it make sense? Are the characters fulfilling the roles?
Yeah, but I like your backstories instead. So, okay, website if people want to go buy tickets.
7venues.com. The 7 is spelled out. 7venues.com. Or of course, you can go into Ticketmaster and just type in the venue, and it'll pop right up.
As usual, when you come on, you remember all 7 venues. I think you did. If you didn't, call us. We got to find out if Yanni was married to.
Yeah, we'll find that out.
Got to find that out. But thanks a lot for bringing a wonderful season. But more importantly, telling the story about those wonderful seasons and what it means to our residents.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for being here, and thanks for joining us.